Good afternoon and welcome to Soberholic. I'm a bit lost for words at the moment because this really poignant moment kind of sums up my life at the moment. I was walking through the bush trying to find a nice, quiet, calm spot so we could sit down, have a little bit of a heart-to-heart because there's some stuff I really need to get off my chest. So then I stumbled upon an abandoned quarry. So that was quite the surprise. I don't know what it looks like on the camera, but it's a fair way down there. That water down the bottom is like clear. But it's also kind of green and appears to have nothing at all living in it. So yeah, I'm going to head back in the trees where it's a bit shadier because it is starting to get into summer and it's pretty damn hot out here. Found somewhere nice and peaceful and quiet. Some pretty decent lighting. And a plane flies overhead. Let's try and set you up on a tripod. I'm just going to snap a photo of this just to show you what it looks like at the moment. That is gold. Anyway, so you're propped up on a tree. We're out in the bush. We haven't been out in the bush for a while. But I thought it was time we had a little chat. My life's been pretty up and down for a while now. I don't even know where to start. A few years ago now, I met someone as a friend who I trusted, and I trusted them with my deepest, darkest fear and insecurity. They used that to control me for a long time and then made it come true. I used to be a shit person. When I was an active addict, I was a horrible person. I was literally the worst kind of person you could be around. Can't believe this. I've got this camera set up nice and there's just mosquitoes everywhere and they're like, red bunch. I was a horrible person. I was really toxic. In this relationship that blossomed out of the friendship, we were both insanely toxic people. I saw who I was and I didn't like it, and that was the day I got sober. That was the day I started going to counselling, started focusing on my own issues and working with them. Since then, I haven't been allowed to be free of my past, which has been insanely difficult for me. My recovery took a back seat for a long time, trying to help other people instead of focusing on myself. I'm finding this hard to talk about because I'm moving because of these mozzies. I'm finding this really hard to talk about because I don't want to be seen as going, oh, this person did that and that person did that, because at the end of the day, I'm where I am because of my choices. But I feel I owe you to kind of outline the story. So one thing led to another. Anyway, recently you saw I had a fairly big breakdown. I relapsed. I'm now trying to get my life back on track. Today, out of the blue, the last place I expected, my past has come out, slapped me in the face, and kicked me back down to where I was a few months ago. It's not a nice feeling. Getting through today has been a hell of a struggle. I actually said to a friend last Wednesday that I'm terrified because my life appears to be finally going well, finally getting back on track. I thought I had lost everything that I had to lose. This year I have lost my sport. I've lost my entire group of friends that I've developed over the last 3 years, even down to losing my best friend, the one man I ever truly loved. All gone. My family, my sobriety, my work. I have nearly lost my life to this on 2 separate occasions at my own hand. Today was nearly number 3 because I am tired. I am so tired of getting back down and trying to pick myself up and rebuild and keep going. Today my plan was to go and get a will done, check on my life insurance policy, get drunk tonight, and see how I go with making a little accident for myself. I am so thankful right now I didn't take that path. I thought about it. I sat back and I thought about it. And I realized that losing one more thing is just one more thing. It's not everything I've lost. It's just one little thing. And that's fine. I can keep going. Because the more I lose, the less I have to lose. So it's not really a big issue at the end of the day. I am trying my absolute hardest to move on with my life, to rebuild, to completely regrow, separate from what my life was 12 months ago, 6 months ago, a year ago. I am trying to start completely over. The only ties I have are my daughter. I think that's all I've got left. What I'm terrified about now is losing the new connections that I'm making. It seems to be, as I build up, something comes down. You would have saw on the page the other week, I put up a video about how happy I was and how good everything was going. And then this week I get kicked in the freaking nuts. So, I'm scared. I'm scared of the future. But I'm also excited for the future because I've got some really cool stuff coming up. Today I just booked tickets. So instead of getting drunk and doing what I always do and doing the self-destructive thing, I decided to be constructive. So I got myself some tickets to an ecstatic sunset party. If you haven't heard of ecstatic sunsets, you've got to check them out. I'll chuck the link in the description below. But basically, it is a sober dance party. It's not like a party for recovering addicts or anything like that. It's a chance for people who want to go out and experience a party without alcohol. So the entire event is alcohol free and it's based around getting a natural high from partying. Oh, sorry, these mozzies, man, I'm itching real bad. So I booked tickets for that. It's at the end of the month. I cannot wait to get along and check that out. There's been a couple so far and I've just been busy. I haven't had money those weekends and that, so I never quite got along to them. I'm really looking forward to this one. Another thing I managed to do today was talk to a business coach about growing this channel as a brand, growing the Soberholic ideal, and basically where I want to go. I don't want to work in jobs that I don't like anymore. I gave up driving a digger to focus on this. I had to get a job driving a truck just to pay the bills. It barely pays my bills, my hours are too long. It's more of the same rubbish and I'm tired of doing it. I want to do what I'm passionate about, which is learning to use my life lessons to help other people. The thing I'm struggling with is I still need to pay my bills. That's the really hard part. So I mean, I can help people until I'm blue in the face, and if money wasn't an object, I would literally be living in a van, driving around, talking to homeless people about addiction and getting them back on track and trying to figure out some way to help as many addicts as I can. Money is a thing. I've got bills. We've all got bills. Go away. They keep biting me. So I need to figure out a way to make money from my life experiences. I've got a few ideas, but you know, it's like this channel. It's been going for a year and a half now, and I'm averaging about 50 views on a video, which is really awesome, and I love all the support from you guys. And the fan base I do have is loyal, and you guys are great. You keep me going on the days like this. One of the reasons that I stay sober is you guys and the support you give me. But I genuinely believe I can help people with these videos, so I want to reach more people. So this guy's going to help me out with that, as well as a couple of other ideas I've got to try and start making money off some of this stuff. Which, this is all really exciting news and planning for the future. That's a lot better than my original plan this morning. I know I've rambled on a lot today. I'm just trying to find where I park the car. I've been up that hill through the bush. I found my way back down to the road, but oh, there it is. I parked down there. So now, not bad actually. I took off from the car there, walked up to the top of the hill and back down, and yeah, made it within 100 meters of the car. Can't argue with that. Anyway, enough with the rabbiting on, that's what I was saying. So things are all positive. This morning I was ready just to go, you know what, fuck it, they win, I can't do this anymore, I'm not rebuilding again, I can't be arsed. I was just gonna go down that self-destructive path of pushing everyone away from me so no one could get hurt anymore, and just drinking myself to death. That's a shit plan. Life is so much better than that, and I honestly cannot wait for the next chapter. Here I am though, rebuilding again, excited for the next chapter, excited for the future, and I can't wait to see what is coming up next. There's already some pretty cool, exciting plans in the works. Anyway, that's enough rabbiting on for today. Be good, kids. Keep an eye on your demons, man, because they suck. And if you're not feeling okay, talk to people, do something positive, reach out. The other option's kind of shit and really permanent. So what does it hurt to make a phone call first? Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I love you. See you on the next one. Bye! I just thought I'd throw in a little bit just to show you I wasn't joking about mosquitoes. And this is why I struggle with mosquitoes a lot, because I react really bad to them. And yeah, they itch like hell.